Hi, this is Linda Wada. I'm with EdinburghBarnes.org. I thought I'd do a little video showing you my collection. This is the Arte collection. I hope that's pronounced right. It was sent to me from a lovely lady in France, and she wanted to share this with me. It was released late in 2013. This is a Region 2 disc. They are all DVDs. There are 4 discs. Each disc has 4 films, and it has, the 4th disc has the unknown Chaplins and a few other things. This does not have the new documentary that was done on Chaplin on the early years. That is sold as a separate disc. There are no Blu-rays in this collection. First off, it does need an all-region player to play it. If you have a computer and you start playing it, it has some kind of code in it or something. I don't know exactly how the code works, but it only gives you about 6 shots of changing your area code in your computer. And once you go past that, you can't change it anymore, so you got to watch that. Otherwise, play it on your all-region player and you'll be fine. The one thing I noticed about this set, this one is missing the full frame versions of Easy Street and The Rink. But it does have the best restored sound versions of those 2 films. Overall, it's much sharper. It has better detail over the 90th edition. That was the one that was released several years ago from Black Hawk. Tonality, I do love the tonality of these films. They are closer to what I think they should look like. They're not over contrasty. They are sharp. I do love the tones. When I look at it on my projection high-D video projector, it looks sharp enough to me. I can't view it on my TV because it is a Region 2 disc. I have viewed it on the computers, and I have about 4 different computers I viewed these on, 2 different laptops, and a desktop, and a few others, and they do view the best on computer. The smaller the size, the better it looks, and that's just natural with these sort of things. When you produce them bigger, it looks, well, airier, more, maybe for some people it doesn't look quite as sharp to them. But when you shrink these down to smaller size, they look beautiful. I want to say that the restorers did a terrific job in putting these films together from all their different resources, and the RT one definitely has that look of everything looking really consistent, considering how many times all these films have been copied and recopied and recopied again. I think they did a marvelous job. Just remember, they're never going to look like originals. But, you know, they did a really good job of getting these as close as possible. For some people, the RT ones may look a little soft. They may look a little soft in I say focus, and maybe a little soft in contrast. And then other people, they may think they look a little dark in contrast. I think it all depends on what you're playing it on. Every single home's going to have a different kind of player, from Windows machines to Mac computers to different types of television sets. The one place I found the best place to watch these is on my computer, but they look good on my projection high-D. The best film in the whole caboodle is The Immigrant. It looks like they spent a load of time restoring that one. It is the cleanest, it is the sharpest, it is the most gorgeous print of The Immigrant I ever saw. And that is in this edition. The other thing, the films are run at a different speed. I think it's a speed that most people have seen these Chaplin Mutuals. I don't know exactly the film rate. The technical advisor would tell you that, but they are more closer to what you may have been used to if you had the Van Buren versions from, let's say, the Mutual image collections. Although it's not quite that fast. They have slowed it down some, but it's more of that speed to them. Personally, I do like it because it keeps the comedy rolling along. It gives Charlie that peppy look that I really like. This is definitely more the version that you have watched with the Mutual that you've known in the past as far as speed. Close to it anyway. Disc 3, I want to note. Disc 3, which is this disc, it has the best set of films. It does. The only question I have is on The Cure. It might be a little soft on that one, but overall, it has the best collection, the best restored of the films. It has a fantastic Easy Street and Link, and the Disc 2 has the Rink, and those are fully restored and just gorgeous. The only thing on those two, like I said, they are cropped. They're from a sound negative, and that when they put sound in, they had to take off some of the picture. So when you see these on this particular collection, they are cropped, but the restoring of them is just gorgeous. And that's pretty much it. You get a slip cover. This is the slip cover. And a box. A little booklet. And as I said, if you got this version, which is the Chaplin 90th Mutual Comedies, I think you'd be happy with these. But this is a French version, and you only can get it out of France. Amazon does sell this version, but you get it from a different buyer or seller. And you do have to have the all region player. But I fell in love with this particular version. So that's it on that particular collection. Now we'll go on to Flicker Alley.